kid. And then the next you're on your own struggling. But
it's the Bar for Bar show.
So blunted when
I'm your host, Taise.
Still trying to,
you know the thing, let's go.
And the life that I was promised. High rise hovers over, so ominous. Totem pole of a lonesome metropolis. Still trying to find solace, trapped between strife and the life that I was promised. High rise hovers over, so ominous. Totem pole of a lonesome metropolis. I'm a loony and I stay manic, keep your food hid. Certain man a Houdini and they'll straight jacket. Escaping tack, get away with magic. I'm cut from a different cloth, I'm a
Bar for Bar show.
They made the average, I made a passion, they made a fake. Plastic they creating labs with. I trace adjacent to the vacant masses. A disenchanted generation, grow into a state of madness. Cause it's an uphill struggle to own a place of land. Spend our life paying the mortgage of the richer man. It's all too much to take in. We cave in and get some grams. Spend the whole weekend indoors as if it's raining down. I digress, that is pain that we're living in, but the right wing press has got us blaming the immigrants. It's ain't the problem, man, it's obvious. You got to see the diabolical hypocrisy of aristocracy. Still trying to find solace, trapped between strife and the life that I was promised. High rise hovers over, so ominous. Totem pole of a lonesome metropolis. Still trying to find solace, trapped between strife and the life that I was promised. High rise hovers over, so ominous. Totem pole of a lonesome metropolis. You know what? It's mad when I go on the TV and the Queen's doing a speech in austerity and a hat made of gold. Sat on an actual throne, back in the palace is like the scene in Aladdin with the lamp that he stole. When outside was dying, traps in the cold, when cops that affect the poor, while the CEO's salary grows. 5-0's making mountains for most. The youth can't escape the trap because the housing's a joke. I'm like, how would I cope without this man in a coat? And all my pals that stand with me in this battle with my floundering hope. That's one thing, I ain't standing alone. Whoever lost it ever got, I always find my way home. And these are the reasons forever I dwell in sessions. That's why my first verse holds relevance in his presence. I get special well for the devil to pen my sentences. Rather that, but end up in pen, serving sentences. Still trying to find solace, trapped between strife and the life that I was promised. High rise hovers over, so ominous. Totem pole of a lonesome metropolis. Still trying to find solace, trapped between strife and the life that I was promised. High rise hovers over, so ominous. Totem pole of a lonesome metropolis.
Gas bags like a burst appendix. Fill books filled with quotables. Take the appendix. Fox fitting in with the scene, ain't playing the game of Tetris. 10 years of being injected and ain't wearing up like tetanus. Yeah, rejected but I'm irritating the infectious line. Bun you benders, I'm out on benders, we get down. Numbskulls don't get no shine headlamps. And all you drama queens see too much, you standards. Microphone check up, get check up like a dentist. Spitting out your false teeth like your grandma's dentures. It can make you friendly jesters with clowns and quiet jesters. Clapping rappers, breathing rappings, being overly generous. Try your best but you will never be what Chester or Justice. Take a piss, you piss yourself, can't explain where the gents is. Undeveloped, prepubescent peasants wouldn't get this into the music but look lost like they forgot where that tent is. Crumble your business ventures and fire an apprentice. Jab you with double indexes until you see who the best is. That SM58, some leaving dents extended. I'll disconnect your body from the cunt that you invented. Then any invisible imbeciles that get offended. I wrote this about you and everything I said I meant it. Ghosting on my post, why the fuck you on my friend list? Read all my stories above written this, you read this. Black and white facts, don't let the bully see the red mist. If I get pissed, money your back will leave you necklace. So who's the man, baby boy? Block you on the ground, have you feeling paranoid, little girl?
This one,
how you gonna
Slippy Skills.
Press the wrong buttons and emojis get deployed. You're a
Bar for Bar show.
Best to avoid if you ever get gas annoyed. Tickets void, I didn't fool like Dan Aykroyd. I bring it down to earth like an asteroid.
I woke up next to the ghost of Emily Rose, on a bed of red petals dressed in a leather robe, in the graveyard next to the Valley of Dead Crows, by the pet cemetery right next to Devil's Road. Mistress murdered in a murder mystery episode, swigging bourbon whiskey from a bottomless Prosecco. Reggae brunch, I'll eat a whole fucking curried goat and suck the marrow out of every single lying wishbone. Make a wish, that's what I was told, so I did, then woke up with a kilo of coke, getting high as fuck with Bill Murray's demonic ghost in zombie land, hanging from the hangman's rope. Damn, where's Daniel when you need him the most? I'm in damn, running Cali weed fresh off the boat. I'm going ham on these pigs, cut 'em up into chops, then watch Dan Aykroyd destroy asteroid bombs. Yo, so who's the man to avoid? I'll take every gram that you ever fucking bought. I'm a grown man, you're a mad angry little boy. I'm the Zohan, I'll fuck your nan and wash your hair for us. Yo, so who's the man to avoid? I'll take every gram that you ever fucking bought. I'm a grown man, you're a mad angry little boy. I'm the Zohan, I'll fuck your nan and wash your hair for us.
Carving Pinocchio, heartbreaking, bellyache, infectious as polio. Scoliosis twisting the story is slowly though. Ableism grows, all humans are just humans. Embrace difference, you would love them if you just knew them. Throw out the rules or take a bullet to the back of the head. Black of the berry, bigger pack of the feds. Barbecue pork chopping, pimento wood, fence hopping, penny saving, house copping, rent dropping. Throw a wrench in the works, pretend it hurts when it didn't. When it does, I'm fibbing, jokes, who you kidding? I'm still a kid inside, protecting my pride. Living to die, make a living off a given time. The clock tick faster like my idol said. The thin ice and skates more fractured, now my idol's dead. Rest in eternal peace, now you transition. Doom the magician, the ancestor, advanced wisdom. The system is designed to keep the broken poor, broken jaw. Listen to your mind, it's the open door. My direct messages are full of ass. They always want, they always need, it's always free and never cash. So I leave it like an autumn street. Peace to the ones who copped a verse or they brought a beat. I make a living off a verse. I feel like my love for this art life's my biggest curse. The blessing is disguised as a lesson. The test is my musical profession. I choose depression. They say I've got the biggest work ethic. If I don't work, I feel pathetic. I might regret it. What I said in this rhyme, I guess truth is the key. And if I wasn't me, then who would I be? And if I wasn't me, then who would I be? If it wasn't for them, then who would I be? If it wasn't for them, then who would I be?
You know the thing, bar for bar show, THC family. You know how we do.
Mic checker. Anyway, you say it, man. Talk to them. Me anyway, gonna talk to you anyway. Chat disrespectful, yeah, cause that's how we stay. Big man, doing big man things. Anyway, you're there. Just on the checking, yo, making sure you're ready. Cause the game needs us, yeah, to get on messy. Toys out of prem, yeah, cause that's how I am. I don't deal with fake shit like sperm in a can. You know who I am? If not, go and check it. You know the name now. Pussy can't respect it. Heed the warning, cause I'm not telling. If I got to talk, I'm John Wicked with the pen. Brains leaking out your ears, all over your shoulders.
Bar for bar show.
I carry boulders. I know, but
This one, Mr. Spice.
I do it up more than more up to the last. I get up and go, yeah, go and get it done.
Where my real hip hop heads at?
Good, you don't want none, yeah. When Billy's on the ranch, I run about with anyway, and both of us hands. We're the future, and the future's looking bright. As long as it involves us and ain't on the mind. Talking out with like, yeah, from two different standpoints. Heed the warning, yeah, you ain't got no choice.
When the hands on my box raised, brace to engage. Awareness is raised, pupils dilate, death in the gaze. Embrace the rage, we're ready but nothing fades. Now broken, Grammy LeBeau. My flow's wired, mad inspired, never tied. You ready? It's rigmarole. Astral project the vision, cerebral. I see all the feet toward proceed, fourth division. I'm speaking to the broke somewhere beyond and unreachable. No need no machina, tapping out to this unlimited swimming pool. Fly around your room like Casper the friendly ghost. The hoes posted up far and out the bar. Alibaba ain't no getting close. In on your little pussy boy, never swole. Greatest of all time, idiots like stuck on the bridge. You just merely ghosts. Just trolls on their phone, uncommitted. No one post the cloak. Live the cold, keyboards high up of cold control. You frogs croak and struggle to gain control. Flinging around your ego, that's mine. Yo, what's up here in your fucking throat? One thing I know, that boy and them friends that wound me more than a bullet told. Grip the coon, real up close and personal. I caught the pussy deep and watch it beat. We scared them creep, kill them worse than yo. Try rap it, hey, watch how I spin the top. Hot water is nice, I burn it while I strip. Bright like whiskey and fall. The chicken finger licking, 5 finger come. Licky, licky, pretty lippy, baby, fasties get this about. Just run what you have, you make it difficult. Checking your substance, then boy really scum the scene. See what I mean? Yeah. Ha. When the hands on my back's raised, brace to engage. The wellness is raised, pupils dilate, death in the gaze. Embrace the rage, war ready but nothing phased.
With the future and the future's looking bright, as long as it involves spice and ain't on the mind. Talking how we like it from 2 different standpoints. Heed the warning here, you ain't got no choice.
Fucking idiots, man. Yo, listen up. I receive rewards and increase my rapport. Cause I recently read reports revealing evil orders. It seems awkward. Police believe freedom is a piece of chalk being on the floor to keep borders. At the arena and the tourists being escorted. It seems exhausted, must have been extorted. In between the floorboards is the reaper as he creeps forward. And he's stealing all your auras.
This one's a mountain.
I use natural resources.
Bracker Jung, oh dear.
Yo, I'm more than Moorish. You look like you bought Shoreditch. With your fake glasses and a short stitch and a full beard. Yo, I'm the China shop bull here. I'm stopping all the bullshit, I wanna be clear. Yo, I've got no fear. Cracker John is on a snot nose here. Yo, I'm real from my toes to ear. I'm like, oh dear. It's been so many years, I'm like, oh dear. It's been so many years, I'm like, oh dear. It's been so many years, I'm like, oh dear. Right, listen, yo, I'm
Shout out to Sleepy Skills.
Constantly retaining.
Shout out to Sarah.
Gradient steeper. Yo,
Laura. Everyone locked in.
Laying in a state of brain seizure. And I obtain what's the gain from the main feature. I blaze reefer, inhaling Mother Nature's healer. Yo, let me take a breather and replicate a rave in the arena. I'm a straight geezer. Instead of plain enigma, but way bigger. With traits similar to the Cambridge Analytica. Yo, my lyrics encrypt a picture ridiculous and give a predicament which is Riddler. Yeah, yo, I don't know if you're aware, but yo, I don't care. With my overgrown hair, yo, I'm prone to stare. So put your drones in the air because I float on there. Cracker John's a solo solar flare.
And enslaved, experiences engraved and painted across the star clusters. We ain't embarking on a new wave. We all about getting saved, breaking out of the chains that had the penal glands enslaved. Experiences engraved and painted across the star clusters.
Let's see if you can up with me, keep. Stay at the heels of my feet. You sliver while I manipulate slivers and jet streams. Quicksilver, whereas you dudes like arrows without a quiver. Direction in
Bar for bar show.
Your dart ain't. I deliver like IV in liver, leaving a braid with a fade like I'm holding them clippers. Get blazed away like lit my grade with a clipper. In this race you don't want me to click. When I pray face skibbler, when I die we'll be laid in my gibber. Trying so hard to not move like a guffer. Only get one chance in this dunya. Funny thing is we living like we got forever. Thinking we clever cause endeavor forever. But when time's up you're praying you can go back and do better. Now you tell me if what you did was really that
We ain't embarking on a new wave. We all about getting saved, breaking out of the chains that had the penal gland enslaved. Experiences engraved and painted across the star clusters. We ain't embarking on a new wave. We all about getting saved, breaking out of the chains that had the penal glands enslaved. Experiences experiences engraved and painted across the star clusters.
I spit murderous rhymes in these turbulent times, determined to shine, I'm in search of the light. Urge to defy, this a word to the wise, just keep the circumference of your circle precise. Quick-witted, some say I'm sick with the synonyms, the way I paint portraits as I picture the images. Potential is limitless when the spirit is vigorous, still the blissfully ignorant are simply oblivious. Missing the gist of it, life slips through their fingertips. Trust me, the truth ain't ugly, it's hideous. These fickle victims of cognitive dissonance constantly think their opinion's significant, which honestly couldn't be further from the truth. I ain't concerned by these buffoons and their absurd perverted views, uneasy to deter while making moves. I'm seeing to it personally that my life's purpose is pursued.
We're embarking on a new wave, we all about getting saved, breaking out of the chains that had the penal gland enslaved. Experiences engraved and painted across the star clusters. We ain't embarking on a new wave, we all about getting saved, breaking out of the chains that had the penal glands enslaved. Experiences engraved and painted across the star clusters. As I transform, I brainstorm across the complex intergalactics, angry and shattered, broken down, cataclysmic. Whenever there's tension, it's a detriment to constant elevation. Seeking solace is key when one's headspace is all over the place. Frozen stiff as a mannequin.
Bar for bar show.
Outside of Anakin,
I'm your host, Taise.
Warp speed overdrive.
You know the thing.
Right down like it's flash time. I take deep breaths and escape in my odyssey. Even when I'm in limbo, and my heart's a swinging brick and it feels like the concrete is on top of me. Devil's devices wanna constantly topple me. That's why I spit phenomenal metaphoricals, no subliminals. Matters of the heart is too emotional. That's why I got loose screws. Might as well be fingerless. This dead space got man spaced out in the star clusters. We ain't embarking on a new wave. We all about getting saved, breaking out the chains that had the penal gland.
Check it out, everybody's chatting about it. Mr. Hoix is back in town, he's ready for the second round of backing out. With my people by my side, I'm letting you know the official takeover took place a few seconds ago. With most passionate flows, we're mashing up parties, moving Britishmen, Nigerian citizen, and any yardie. If you intend to harm me, you get finished like a tenor of green. And everybody in my manner is lean, my bread is in me. Only getting blues to lick and put the boom to rhythms. Here Dark Circle, Mr. Mookie spitting. A cat who I even knew before I moved to Britain. With rappers looking for a push, ayo, we suit the mission. I feel the beats of that dark while I rap along. God, was your rappers arg, I represent my mother tongue. Yes, we're blazing up, dragging ladies with us, cause they're shaking when the bass line vibrates in their guts, yeah.
I be the rhyme surgeon, inserting words in your veins. Operate on turntables, dismembering membranes. Head to the nervous system, replace cables with cardio arteries. Hook them up to the biomixer, make you fart to your heartbeat. Shrink warp to the size of a microscopic light particle. Embark on the inward journey through spores of hair follicles. I scare molecules and atoms and trap them and stack them up. In cold and dark cellars where hell comes in a couple of pills or quick shots. Evil doctor hip hop, ensuring your ribs rot. Put acid in zit spots. I'm making the drip stop. Make bacon from fit cops. I'm keeping your peeps waiting cause I'm later than shit clocks. I spit rocks and stones stolen from swollen organs whilst
you know how we do on the Bar for Bar show.
Track the hormones.
I'm your host, Taise.
Woman and clone a whole.
Let's go.
The Arnie Dark Circle, drenching groupies in paraffin, killing hip-hop cliches while we screw the establishment, talking about your jewellery. When there's too many famines and you ain't going anywhere, so join the queue at the back again. You idiots, you don't have a clue who you're battling. You're too stupid for my music, it's too brutally challenging. It's usually embarrassing when you're fluently babbling all your petty bullshit. My tunes are huge in comparison. Should it be encouraging people like you to be handling microphone devices? Now you're only cruising for batterings. Move with a garrison of computer companions, or have you torn to pieces and your body parts strewn from the battlements. Useless to be chewing and adding when your head is drooping and dangling, foolishly staggering through the ruins of your confidence. Watching me consuming nutrients from every single wretched human and savage. And did you find that rhyme suitably harrowing? You could
could see you couldn't scare me if you threw me 2 javelins. Want to test this shit? Obviously you need examining. Only do it if you really want to prove me the champion.
The literary mastermind is here to take you back in time once more. It's coming from the heart without a Valentine.
Yeah, this is my track featuring Rez the Sovereign called The Deadly Pen.
Yes, 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 yes. Rez the Sovereign. Taise G. About to hit him with that shit.
Debo Productions.
The literary mastermind is here to take you back in time once more. It's coming from the heart without a Valentine. See, I'm in it from the dick to the dentist. So many switching they image. It's looking bitch to me while my victory's endless. Make your favorite MC eat his own feces. Take it easy, he ain't know he was born a clone species. I'm in the lab myself, duplicating madness, wearing many hats, whereas many can barely grasp this. The tip of the iceberg was melted when this track hit. The fire-breathing ratsmith politely put your ass in place. You should know the rat race is fast-paced. I'm the elephant in the room that ain't afraid. Ask Taise. We gas fakes on a daily with extra cyanide. Turpentine checks for the biters. Go ahead, try a line. My design is a vibrant kind, a hybrid vine of DNA that's hard to find. Recognize the sovereign sign.
I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. Feel like this, then I got pages and pages. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. Spit venom, call it zest lemon. In my element, murking for the hell of it. Touch mics, make it frosty. These rappers are clowns, crusty. Look over there, Tin Man getting rusty. Talk shit, leave that top lip busted. Weak rhymes, stirring a bowl of custard. Real dogs got the love for this. Them brothers ain't got the heart for this. Word for word, one round spark Madison. Grave shift rhymer, grave digger. Blow smoke, spirit figure. Them man are liars, talk about 10 figures. Little Tinkerbells, get thrown on the bottom of a well. This is for the head zones, smoking on the L. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. Feel like this, then I got pages and pages. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out.
Verses spreading like germs on promotional pamphlets, holding the plans in place with more motion in transit. You transmit the ciphers with no chance of desires. I randomly cancel ciphers, it's unanswered, I'm nicer. I have to flex these powers like Colossus, a beast of a juggernaut. The slapping Cyclops is on top of the conquest, ready for every threat. But you never catch me dead on my feet, Rez is a step ahead.
Taise and Rez be the big sharks, big predators. Piranhas in the ocean, hard metal force. Your word plays ancient Noah's Ark. I'm top sport car, top of the range. Gonna be in it a long while, extra mile. To the roots of my hair turn grey. My house, welcome to the house of pain. Biters get tied up, blown up in a plane. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. Feel like this, then I got pages and pages. I'm deadly when I pull the pin out. I'm jump off for the highest rule for human sacrifice to prove to Christ the mighty ruler. One hand on the Bible, who they crucify. Can you decide my future? Inside the booze, a high and white, confused and picking a spike in my own pint. Aside of a cyanide and driving right into a wall of fire. In a lycra suit, smother the light of fluid with a pipe through the window and high on carbon monoxide fumes. While trying to choose the right solution to end my life to view these final movements.
And if you do, you die a fucking loser. Pull yourself together, little bitch. You got a kid, you got a wife, you got a job. What is your prerogative? You gotta live. Hell is negative, heaven's positive. Good and evil's in your head, you selfish prick. You got a lot to give. You fucking pussy, you're nothing manic depressant. You just lacking attention and can't stand the fact that you second guessing yourself as a rap.
This is a big tune.
Hold that thought, you're probably better off.
Pressured by my job.
At least you got money, maybe you should save it for your funeral.
That's not funny when I'm trying to survive with a 9 to 5 that don't provide a lifestyle
all of mine I like.
You're fucking lucky I'm alive. We're alive, you're alive.
You don't know what's inside my mind, the type to hide and blinded, so let my life be guided by the light.
Take a good look at yourself before you do something you regret in the long run. Life is the price that you pay, but it don't cost nothing for you to be forgotten. Take a good look at yourself before you do something you regret in the long run.
Bar for Bar Show.
It's a waste, and that's a
THC Radio.
temporary. I'm getting kind of angry. My life ain't fine and dandy. You don't understand me. Trying to find a plan B, and I'm sick of getting high on Annie.
You the one who takes them. I don't make you take the fucking tablet. Take responsibility for once, and then you break the habit.
But I need it.
Oh, you won't.
When I'm heating.
No, you don't. Smoking dope has triggered your psychosis. I'm your only hope. Now look at the fucking mirror.
I'm a loser.
You're a fucking winner. You're a saint.
And you're a sinner.
That's my point. We need each other. Listen, that's the balance. You don't need your medication.
I'm feeling like a mental patient now. My heart is steady racing.
Bullshit, and you're too young to see the heaven gates. And meditation is the key. Respect yourself for constant elevation.
I'm listening. If we're the same frame with the same frame of mind state, then one day at a time we can maintain. So what's next?
You're insecure. Don't take it out of context. Subconsciously you got an inferiority complex, and honestly you proper weak.
Psychology is not for me, and I'm a leader and a teacher.
You are neither. What a sheep. You follow followers who follow followers, following you, following followers who fantasize on wealth.
You're a psycho.
It's a circle, life's a cycle, and it's lies if you don't think you need my help to help you psychoanalyze yourself.
Okay, I get it, I can see what I become, and if each one teach one, together we can
be one. Take a good look at yourself before you do something you regret in the long run. Life is the price that you pay, but it don't cost nothing for you to be forgotten. Take a good look at yourself before you do something you regret in the long run. The mind is a terrible thing to waste, and that's a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
It's fucked up when your mind's playing tricks on you. Mind's playing tricks on you. When your mind's playing tricks on you. Your mind's playing tricks on you.
Yo, Bar for Bar Show. You know the thing. Bringing you that real hip hop, you get me? I'm your host, Taise. Anyway, today, got my special guest on the show, yeah? Mr. Spice. Like, introduce yourself for the people who don't know you.
1, 2. Good evening, people. My name is Mr. Spice, aka Billy Spliff. Some of you might know me from the band The Brotherhood back in the day. Won a Mobo, done my thing in the States for a little bit, raised some children, and now I'm back to terrorize the microphone. You heard me? You dig?
Yo, alright, listen. Yo, check. Right, let me check the volume. Right, 1, 2. Right. Let's just start off, yeah? How did it start for you, yeah? Like, obviously you was in a legendary group, The Brotherhood, yeah? And tell me about that journey. How did that start for you? Like, in the group, what year you started, and the journey before you got into the group and stuff.
Alright, cool. Alright, well, The Brotherhood is mainly made up of a Jewish collective, Shylock, Pump Action, and DJ Crystal. I knew Shylock from my body popping days, so I ran into Shylock in Camden after not seeing him for about 4 or 5 years. He told me what he was doing. I let him know I knew what he was doing, but he didn't know I rapped. So I kind of put it on him like, yo, bro, you know, I kind of spit some bars now and things. He's like, oh, word? All right, cool. So he came around to my crib later on that night, smoked some, cracked some jokes, spat him some bars. He liked them. And he was like, well, here, what? I got tickets to see the DJ and the producer at the time. I was like, yeah, bet, cool, that's light work.
What time frame was that?
Oh, mate, that was like 90, 92, 93. We kind of reconnected because I knew Charlotte from when I was a kid. Yeah. When I used to body pop and break dance, but then I went and did my own thing in the dance world, made some money there and did my own thing, and he did his Brotherhood thing with the Jewish collective, because it really, Brotherhood was a Jewish collective before. It was him, DJ Crystal, who went on to do drum and bass, big in the drum and bass scene, and Pump Action, who moved to America to do some tennis coach shit. But then he found Mr. Dexter through DJ Pogo, and they needed another rapper in the band, you know what I mean? And that's when I fell into play, when I said, look, boom, I rap and blah, blah, blah. Came out to the crib, gave my 16 bars, smoked some weed. He was like, oh, yo, listen, you gotta meet the rest of the mans then. Went into the studio, kicked the same 16 bars and whatever I had in my head for them boys there. They were sold. And we started to record, extensively record. And at that time, early 90s, there was not a lot of people recording extensively like we were. We were dropping tunes like every 2 weeks we're dropping a song. And just keeping it real busy, you know what I mean, bro? And then that attracted attention from Virgin Records, Island Records, all them other labels.
So at that time, you had a lot of labels contact you. Yeah. Let's talk about like what kind of deals were they laying you down like when you had a lot of labels that were interested.
Well, boy, the 90s was good for money, you know what I mean? Used to throw money out, try and get money now. It's like getting blood of a stone. But like I said, we had about 4 or 5 labels, all the big labels, and they were all trying to romance us. It was literally a bidding war who can buy these 3 guys. And we ended up going with Virgin because Virgin just kept it real. There was no bells and whistles. They just liked what we were doing and wanted to build with us. They didn't have a preconception of us. They were like, no, we like what you're doing. We like the energy you're bringing. We like the direction you're going. We're not going to change none of that. Here's some money. Do what you do.
Alright. So basically, it's like what you're saying. They didn't want to change you. They let the music business. They kept in you lot's hands to do what you do, that kind of thing.
They let us do it to a certain extent, but now I'll get to that.
Yeah. Go on. Carry on.
Anyway, like not anyway, but just to extend on what you were saying there, bruv. They let us do what we did. You understand me? Because before that, they had the Wild Bunch. And some of you who know your UK hip-hop history, we know who the Wild Bunch are. But some of you who don't, I'll let you know who the Wild Bunch is, or you know them as. You know them as Massive Attack. You understand me? So before Massive Attack was making all that kind of music, they were the Wild Bunch. A bunch of hip-hoppers from Bristol. Yeah? But once they got with Virgin, they switched up from doing the hip-hop to doing the trip-hop, or it was called at the time. But I wasn't looking to do none of that. That's another story, really, about Massive Attack changing from Wild Bunch to Massive Attack. And then later on down the line, they want us to kind of do the same thing.
Another thing I got to say, like, things what you lot were doing, like, there weren't no one in the UK having that hard sound. Like, like the raw underground sound, there was no one I can mention in the UK had that sound. You get what I'm saying? Like, so like, tell me about the sound. You've always liked that raw underground hip hop sound.
Well, in the band, there's 3 individuals, like I said, myself, Shylock and Dexter, and we all like our own brand of hip hop. But for me personally, that sound that we coined was coined by all of us. It was no one person said, oh, this is our sound, this is what we're going to do. It just happened organically. Do you understand me? We stayed in that pocket and it worked for us. So we just carried on moving in that direction. But then, you know, we won a Mobo, did this, that, and the third. We got critical acclaim. Yeah, won a Mobo, bruv. You know, first win a Mobo. You know what I mean?
What time?
Oh, that was '98, I think. Hammersmith Palais ran downstairs. Normski gave us the award. Yeah, bro. It was just like winning that for me personally. It was like, all right, I've arrived. Do you know what I mean? You respect my pen and like my music. But it meant more for my folks, man, for my mum and all that. You know what I mean? To see their son get an award for something that was making a lot of noise in the house as a kid. You know what I mean? I was told turn that nonsense down, and it ended up that same nonsense ended up buying my mum a house. You understand me? So it kind of paid off in the end. So when I won that Mobo, it meant something to me, but didn't. You know what I mean? It meant more to my mum and my family members. You know what I mean? Because.
But at the end of the day, you must have felt like, like all this work, I've made the achievement. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Come on, don't get it twisted. I was nice to get an accolade, but I wasn't an easy child. You know what I mean? Yeah. So for me to give that award to my mum, you know what I mean? It meant more to me than kind of buy her a house on the back of that and keep it moving. Yeah, man, it just kind of went full circle for me because, like I said, I wasn't an easy child.
Alright, so like you're still grinding on this music, you've been doing this thing for a long time, yeah? Let's talk about your album. You've dropped an album recently. For the people who don't know, fill them in about the album. You got features with El Sensi and that. Seeing you got quite a lot of stuff. Like you're quite tight with El Sensi because I've seen a few things floating around. Let's talk about this.
Well, yeah, me and El go way back. That's family right there, you know what I mean? I met El in the early 90s behind a blunt. And yeah, we just kept it funky behind the blunt, you know what I mean? Real talk. And when I moved to America, I did like about 9 years, something like that out there. And I just reconnected with everybody. Because I'm actually in their home town, their backyard. So it was like, oh shit, Spice, you living here now? I'm like, yeah, B. You know what I mean? So I was really up and down with everybody. So I was going to the Lions Den with L. I was, running around Brooklyn with Fizzy. Fizzy well is Little Fame from MOP, if you don't know. But I've got all them people on my album. Like, the album's called Sorry for the Wait. And it's just that. It is Sorry for the Wait. Because I took time out the game. Because I was disgruntled with hip-hop over here. It was a bit boo. It took me going to America and them actually knowing who I was, which kind of blew my mind still. Because I just thought, well, we're not on their radar like that. But when I was going out with certain people, and they're like, oh, this is my man Spice. Ooh, ooh. Brotherhood, right? I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, word? You know my stuff like that? Yeah, son, what are you doing now?
You know what, yeah? Because, like, I feel like US artists appreciate real music, yeah? I find, like obviously I do music as well, but I feel I get more love in the States than I do in my own town, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's straight up, bro. So, yeah, it's like the certain music you do, because it's so raw and it's so real, you get what I'm saying? Like, the US appreciate real music, you get what I'm saying? And I find, like, the UK, I find a lot of it's follow fashion, whatever's in fashion at the time. You get what I'm saying? What you got like probably 10-15% who 100% on this bomb back. You get what I'm saying? All the way, but a lot of the other people, they just follow fashion. That's how I feel anyway. What did you think about that?
No, you're 100% right, B. I do what floats my boat. Yeah, I'm not gonna follow what the trend is. I don't make trend music. I make music. Do you understand me? If you like what I make, cool. If you don't, cool still. You understand me? I'm not gonna go and try and, you know what I mean, and try and be Fetty Wappo and in the man's there. I don't do that. Two turntables in the microphone, say something constructive, drop a gem, drop a jewel, and exit. You know what I mean? Real talk. But I came in the game with a smoke and a smile. I'm gonna go it the same way. A smoke and a smile.
No, that's real. All right. Let's take it back. You know, like, when you first got in the game in the early 90s, let's talk about how the scene was in the UK, like the shows and everything, like what I'm trying to say is, you know, like how the early 90s was, how the actual industry was, like, explain a bit about that.
Right, early 90s, interesting. Right, early 90s, nobody really liked you if you had a deal. Keeping it 100. If you had a record deal, it was always, oh, it should be me. Not instead of like, oh, he's got a deal, oh, there's hope for me. I can get one. It was always a little jealousy, backbiting situation we had to deal with. So we was like one of the first to do TV commercials. We did a Smarties commercial. Yeah? Right. And when we did that back then, sellouts, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, is that what we were there?
That's what we were hit with. We were hit with like, oh, you're a set. But hang a minute. But if that was offered to you, you do it too, innit? So don't. It's evolution, and plus, if we win, you win in the back end.
That's a straight hater, innit? Like people don't want you to do well, but deep down, they wish it was them.
You understand? Because come on, that's standard out here. But we have to deal with a lot of that and overcome that and win over people with that. You know, like you said, what was the 90s like for shows? There was abundance of shows.
How was the atmospheres in the shows at that time?
Deep. Posse deep. It was all about the vibe and the energy, you understand me? Everywhere was always packed, you understand me, bruv? Every show was always packed. We did The Roots, we did Wu-Tang, you know what I mean? Anybody big in the 90s, we supported. And it was always a sold-out Ram Jam affair. You understand me? But my whole thing with the 90s, there was no solidarity. No solidarity. If you had something popping, it was quiet hating. Nobody really liked to see you win. Because it was all about, oh, it should be me. Nah, man, come on. There's enough on the plate for everybody. We all can eat.
Gotta rate that, bro, yeah? It's real what you're saying, yeah? Like, the whole reason I've built this, like this show, bro, is like to push this culture and push artists which should be getting pushed, because I feel like it's too sugar coated. Like they're promoting a lot of artists. Deep down, the shit. I gotta say it. You get what I'm saying? They shouldn't even be getting the shine. You get what I'm saying? And there's not enough things like promoting real boom bap UK hip hop. You get what I'm saying? Like if a lot of people pushed it, yeah, the culture would be bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is why I'm trying to build this and actually push this thing.
Well, just to expand on what you're trying to say, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna put it. Nah, man, I'm gonna put it how I will put it, man. Fuck it. Jealous bit. You understand me? Like I said, we dealt with a lot of jealousy. One, that we got the deal. Yeah. A lot of people that you thought would be happy for you weren't happy for you. Do you understand me? Because we were recording in the same studio quite a lot of other UK acts at the time. Yeah. So when we was getting our attention and our little buzz, they were in the next studio and said, well, it should be us. I ain't gonna name no names because I'm not on that kind of vibe, no. But they know who they are. They were in the same Monroe Studios. If you was recording there, you know what time it is. But like I said, once we got them commercials and other revenue streams, it was, oh, they sold out. It's not a case of selling out, it's evolution, bro. And they're respecting what we do. Do you understand me? And like I said, if we win, it makes it better for you later on down the line. Do you understand me?
That's what I say, man. You know what I mean? That's exactly what I think anyway, man. Hit on the nail, exactly what you said, that's how I feel anyway. But anyway, let's talk about what kind of artists are you feeling, man? Like, from your childhood time, yeah, and to the artists you're feeling now. Doesn't have to be UK, it can be US as well.
Alright, cool. As yourself, I'm a fan of hip hop. So I came in the game being a fan. So it's to run home from school to watch your MTV raps, 5 Freddy, and see the peoples. You understand me? From De La to Common, whoever it was. And I can now say, 20, 30 years later, the same people I used to watch home, run home to watch, are my friends. And for me, that's M.O.P., De La Soul, Common, J-Rue, Artifacts. Do you understand me? Anybody from the 90s that you love is in my phone.
I gotta say, like, M.O.P. and Artifacts, they gotta be the realest people out there anyway. Like as artists, and they always keep it 100% real. They never sell out. They never do any type of music and won't go to a deal to sell out. And they're 100%. I remember the first Artifact track I heard was The Wrong Side of the Track. As soon as I saw that track, man, because I was into all that what they were talking about. So yeah, I was doing it hard at that time, but I don't want to talk too much. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But as soon as I see that, oh my god, like you get what I'm saying, and I got hooked onto their music after that, and a lot of their solo stuff after, because I was a big fan of Cage, High and Mighty, all them things, and yeah.
That's what's up. But like I said, you're talking about Wrong Side of the Tracks. Yeah. That was a hot track. When that first came out, like I said, I lost my mind. Yeah. I didn't know L them time. Didn't know Tame. Didn't rest in peace DJ Chaos. Yeah, rest in peace DJ Chaos. Yeah, salute.
The video was
but
next level.
When that dropped, I was still active doing the painting thing as well. So for me, it was like, oh shit, this is where we're at. Man's rapping about painting. Yeah. Oh, we can do this. This is lit. Yeah, but those friends, those people I could call friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. My time in America, building with those people, and it was those people like L, Fame, Sadat X. All them people would tell me, "What are you doing, Spice?" Yeah. I'm there with them in the studio, bunning the L whatever I'm doing, and be like, "Yo, Spice, what are you doing?" And that spoke volumes to me, bro. I had to figure out, like, you asked me what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, you're right. What am I doing? Let me crack on. Let me crack on with this fucking microphone thing again. Yeah. And I started to record out there in Long Island with DJ Dummy, who's Commons DJ, and who DJs for J. Cole. So I was in good company, so I just cracked on with it. Me and my little cousin, Cuzzo from Hackney, he moved out there with me to America. He's still out there. He's in.
Whereabouts did you move to America?
I was in New York City.
Like what ends?
I was in money making Manhattan, B. I started in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? It was a bit too bang bang and gully for me, so I had to move out and take it to uptown and stay in midtown, and it was nice. And I was neighbours with Trump, bro. I was on 59th and 9th. That nigga there was on 60th, so I could look up my window and see Trump Towers and everything. You know what I mean, bro?
Mad thing. Right. Listen, tell the people, you got any music plan coming up or anything coming up? Just talk to the people about it.
Well, as you know or don't know, my album Sorry for the Wait is out now. It's took 30 years in the making, but man had to live, raise children, you know, function out here as a grown adult. Took time out of the game. My kids are big. So in lockdown, when nothing was going on, the album was going on. I took time to record, and next year I knew I had an album. And this is from my friends along the way, like L, I need you a 16 here. Charlie, yo, I need a 16 here. Fame, I need some beats, I need a hook. I was calling up my friends, and they all got involved. And I was blessed to be able to call friends like that, you understand?
And they're like one of the realest people to be around as well. But right now, I think it's time for some bars, people. You get me?
Alright. We can do something.
Yeah, you ready? Come run. Yo, Bar for Bar show. That's some history there.
Anyway, this is my boy Anyway the God, who's on my album Sorry for the Wait. He appears on a track called Heed the Warning, and he actually bought me the track. You understand me? It's from Michael Parkinson. So he was with Parky. He's like, yo, Lordy, I got this beat, I think perfect for you. So when he played it to me, I was like, yeah, it's dope, but hear what? You're on it with me, bridging. It's not a solo split. You bought me the track, so come and get some shine on the track with me. And yeah, we made a banger, blood, a UK classic. You understand me? Haters gonna hate, people gonna celebrate, but we know what we're doing out here. You heard me?
Nah. The tune is a bang, I ain't gonna lie. You get me? So I'm gonna make some noise for that. You get what I'm saying? Right, we're gonna put on the first beat of the day.
Okay. One, two. Your boy Spice, aka Billy Spliff, kinda lit, be smoking frontals and drinking Magnum. But it's light work still. We're gonna breeze through and bubble up the set neat, yeah? Yo. Before going any further, I have to praise the Most High. If you don't know me, I chat, but it be Jah Rastafari. I'll be the Russ who used to ride back a bus, sticking 2 fingers up. You know me? You know what I don't fuck. Some try spiting us, taking from us, buying from us. Whenever they see us, them always tell lies upon us. Behind my back, them love for cuss. But fronting on my face, yours definitely getting bust. How could you forget I am a road man first? Half full hunger, man, I'm always on a mad thing. Right about now, I'm gonna pass the microphone to anyway. Yo, talk.
Yo, big up my brother Billy Spliff. You know what I mean? Big up. Yo, THC Radio. You know, interviewing my brother. About to get into this. Yo, listen. Use my ability, focus, serenity, clean, type in infinity. Working goes to push and explode mental agility. Aerodynamically thinking, sinking divinity. Embody trinity, convene mentally, spiritually, physically, orchestrate symphonies with literature and blessed express vocal delivery. Literally live the living love of life deliberately. Got surface intention, a whole carry exemplary hat. A god I'm meant to be. Overcome distracting and sinful acting, not meant for me. Actually push the boundary, I'm bound to see that's made to exceed the DNA compounds the creed. Law alone am I made to follow him, guiding me to lead. I don't mean to preach, but what I need to learn I teach. Cast for knowledge and seek to reach optimum love indeed inherently. We it belongs, fear us our enemy. Kill our youth because they're insurance of God's prophecy. Yo, real hip hop, yo, yeah, this real hip hop.
Real hip hop. Yo, real hip hop. Before going any further, yo, it's me on the microphone in my zone. Nah, dead that. You ain't ready for that one. Yo, check this one out. Came in the game with a smoke and a smile. Me, Billy Spiff, on the mic, acting wild. I'm that child from the hills, the gully, straight up and down. Yeah. Nah, they don't want that one either, bro. They don't want that one either. With this one, yeah. Yo. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Yo. 1, 2, it's your boy on the mic coming true. I'm riding the beat, I don't give a fuck. I'm high as a kite, you know what's up. I'm clean out in polo, looking spiffy. Your boy on the microphone, yeah, I'm not a nitty. Yeah, I smoke the weed all day. On the microphone, yeah, your boy don't play. It's all off the dome right about now. Cause I'm high as a kite, over the moon like a cow. Your boy Billy Spliff, I don't take no shit from nobody, yeah. You know how we do, it's lit. Anyway, what you're saying, upon the microphone, me and him, we ain't playing. Live and direct, yeah, upon the set. You got another beat, cause we wanna catch wreck. Yeah, another beat, we wanna catch wreck. Another beat, we wanna catch wreck. Another beat, we wanna catch wreck. Yeah. Sorry for the wait, albums out, in stores, on streaming sites. In there vibing right about now. About to drop on you like kaplow. Next beat gonna drop. Next beat. Whoo! Yeah, man, like I said, man, up here vibing, freestyling, you know what I mean? You, 1, 2, mic checker. These little quick 16 bars and slide to anyway, yeah? Come on, son. Got my head lover face on. I see what you're doing to the game. It's all wrong. What's with his skinny jeans? Rappers looking like girls. Man, the man's getting French tips. Big toe pedicures. The most I get is a trim, a shave, hot bubble butt. At home when I bathe, I was raised as a man. That's what I'm gonna be. I stand over you, dog. I don't squat when I pee. It's too late to flee. Should done do the off. Urge your mama calling by you out here playing tough. It gets rough after dark. In the ends, things spark. Cops don't come true, let alone park. You're all on your own when you find yourself in the hood, surrounded by some little dudes hiding underneath a hood. Yo, it's about to get lit. And they grab the microphone and whip them with some spit.
Demon, if you can see the unseen I've been dealing. Unseen energy, force I've been feeding. Never look forward to the day, I love the evening. Darkness, stick to the shadows and the tintin. Reminds me of the womb, a place of creative thinking. Up in the trees, algorithms, linking. Eyes wide shut, I'm envisioning and sinking. Inhaling, breathing. In through my nose, out through my mouth, it's leaving. I try strap to God like baby strapped to mom's breasts when they are teething. But it's the devil's milk I drink, I need weaning. Stand up on my own, but God should be leaning. Feeding, believing, believe my mommy prayed with me, was conceiving. Too bad I came from an unclean semen. Inside my mom's base, he planted the seed in. Deep in, when they were mating, breeding. Wonder how they came to that agreement. Fornication's a sin, but God must be lenient. Opposites attract, that's a yin-yang meeting. It was a marriage, both understood the greeting. Conversate the one on what the other one was seeking. Thinking, ponder, it's on my mind, man, I wonder.
Yo. Oh my God, Jabanners, yeah? Listen. Give me 28 grams and I'm out. You know what that weighs, that metric is it out. You want 7 grams, hold tight, join the queue. Put up like a Benz for 2 tins of the ooh. We make it happen all day around here. Mr. Bond weed for his fire, no I don't care. Who see me lighting cause it ears getting madly. I'ma hold a spliff like I just picked the mic up. Hold it to my face about to burn down the place. Call him. Yeah. Bring it back. What's this rhythm here?
Yo, is it? Let me hear the drop. Okay. Alright, we'll do here the one. Yo, THC Radio. Billy Spliff, sorry for the wait out there now. Go cop that. Yo. Go cop that. Sorry for the wait. I missed the drop. Gotta style it out. Yo, in and out, bro, kinetic, Remy LeBeau. My flow's wired, mad, inspired, never tired, you ready, this rigmarole. Astral project the vision, cerebral. I see all the feet toward, proceed forth the mission I speak into. When broke somewhere beyond an unreachable. None need the Makinara, tapping hard into this in swimming pool. Fly around your room like Casper the friendly ghost. The host posted up far in Agrabah, Alibaba ain't no getting close. And on your little pussy boy devil swole. Greatest of all time idiot slang stuck on the bridge, you just Billy Ghost. Just chose on the phone uncommitted, no. Words pose the cloak, lift the coat. Keyboards high off of coke control. You frogs croak and struggle to gain control. Flinging around your ego, best mind, yo. Watch up you in your fucking throat. Jaw for my loss, I your squad on the tippy toe. One thing I know, them boy and them afraid stab wound way more than a bullet to grip the coon well up close and personal. I caught the pussy deep and watch it we kill them creep, scare them worse of yo. Try rob me, hey, watch how I spin the top. Hot water, it's NASA, brr. Yo, the chicken finger licking 5-finger count. Pretty, lick it, dibby, fasties, get this in bulk. Just run what you have, don't make it difficult. Check in your substance, yo, them boy ain't really scope the scene. Yo, see what I mean? Yo, hey.
Make sure you go and get that real talk. Spotify, iTunes, Deezer. Anywhere we can buy music from, I'm on it. I've got Elder Sensei, Charlie Tuna, J. Rue the Damager, Anywhere the God, Uda, Shockstar, KGG, Fame from MOP. Bruh, my album's lit. You're not gonna get nothing else like this from here, from the UK, like this, ever. I ain't paid nobody for no features. They're my friends, you understand me? No studio vibes. No, here's a 10 bags and give me a 16. None of that. Bridget, I need a 16. You got me? I got you, Spice. That's my album, yeah? Sorry for the wait. It's lit. UK classic. One time. Own ear horn. You understand me? Give me own ear horn. What? Another beat. Alright. See, they did that thing there. Alright, me do root two. Yo. Alright. Listen. Mean anyway, gonna talk to you anyway. Chat disrespectful, yeah, cause that's how we stay. Two big man doing big man things. Anyway, you're there. Just on the checking, yo, making sure you're ready. The game needs us, yeah, to get on messy. Toys at a prime, yeah, cause that's how I am. Don't give a fuck about spam in a can. You know who I am? If not, go and check it. You know the name now, push the clock, respect it. Heed the warning, cause I'm not telling again. If I gotta talk up John Wicker with a pen. Brain leaking out your ears, all over your shoulders. Ain't got a chip on my meat, I carry boulders. You know who I am right about now? And they grab the microphone and hit it with the power.
With the power. Yo. So with the power. Bomber Clark. Yo, where do I start? Yo. This guy's one of the best toasters in the world, I swear to God. This guy's just got the whole walking vibe, fam. Yo, listen. Yo. Need to leave a legacy behind. I need to leave a mark on this earth, being alive. I fight against the grain, struggle, ordain and strive. I work to grow my worth in life, living gifted with time. I master in time, manage my mind's eye. Eyesight infinite, carrying on the timeline, projecting to the future. My future follows the plan. I Tenerary could empire. I captain pilot in action. I fly. I high to his cerebral, connect to wire. I see all from eye. Topian view much wider. I see too much, saw bird's eye, broadening iron. God's help eyes. I admire I align lessons on lessons, deep pressing pressure to iron I preparation. What is my purpose? Destined as trying. I once ready, once binary, I multiply. I yo, don't know what to do. Yo.
You don't know what to do, but I do, yeah. Checker, yo. Boom, bye in a fuggy guy melon. Can't tell me nothing cause I'm on a different level. Toasted like a brother while I'm out making this bread. No fakery in my bakery, you're not walking in the grave. My rap's got legs, yeah, they travel worldwide. I know your favorite rappers, even though the ones that died. I cry when I cried, yeah, I'm grown. I shed a tear. You know what I do? I'm out here all day. Right about now, I'm kind of fucking lit. I'm gonna end this session, yeah, cause I'm fucking lit. Yeah, 1, 2, I'm out. We done. We're gonna hit the road, air horn that. Sorry for the wait is on the road. No free shows. Little lyrics, we're gone, yeah? You already know. Sorry for the wait, yeah? Go and get that, people. Need to go and get that, yeah? Sorry for the wait, yeah? Drive the streams up.
Yo, big up. Mr. Spice in the building, yeah? Introduce yourself for the people who don't know you and where to find your socials.
Go by the name of Anyway the God. Yeah. More coming from the likes of Mr. Spice and myself. Just look out for that. When you see him, you'll no doubt see me. Yeah. So I'm not very good at selling myself, but you know what I mean. Anyway the God. Anyway.
This brother's mad humble, yeah. Him and KG mixed and mastered my album, yeah. So this brother's being mad humble right about now, but this brother here is an all-rounder, yeah? MC, mix, master, produce, brother get busy, yeah? You don't need to look out for Anyway the God, yeah? Anywhere you see this brother's name, yeah, you're gonna get good quality music. Make you know that, yeah? Some brain food, yeah? Spiritual, yeah? Brother's deep like that, yeah? And for a young to be so deep is real out here, yeah? So anyway, I love you, my G. Yeah? Real talk, yeah? This is your time out here, you know. It's your time out here, yeah? Real talk. Eat.
Yes, you heard it, people. You heard it. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going to smoke some weed, yeah.
I'll come.
Hey yo. Yeah. I feed back on these speech marks, Dom Persian. See facts on these tracks when I'm conversing. Barbarian, axe talk, third person. Big chest in a mess with the last elect surfing. Silver linings, pilgrim, kill your timing. Killing time in this warp and I'm still surviving. I'll be sitting on top of a giant psilocybin. Billy bye bye, time flies, still a triumph. We never lie, buried with their skin inside them. I'm a humble guy with nothing but a killer's guidance. Man, I'll slash your fucking throat for the thrill of violence. That's proverbial, I'm living in a tin of tyrants. This is worm flesh. See, I skin a triumph, and I minimalize liars with a pill of science. I'll rob you for your thrill allowance, and I'm still defiant. They can't dwarf me, I'm still a giant. We are monsters in a tin of worms. It's a militant abyss, no beginner's terms. We will recognize your worth when your skills are firmed. The jury's out for recess, the kill's adjourned. We are monsters in a tin of worms. It's a militant abyss, no beginner's terms. We will recognize your worth when your skills are firmed. The jury's out for recess, the kill's adjourned.
Watch me plotting chess moves with the last elected. Nosferatu in the flesh, casting no reflections. Undetected, split fabric through dark portals. Guess within the shadow realm. Fact checks to act cordial, primordial. Stand beside monsters, implementing mob rules, flushing out imposters. Skirt around boundaries, prove nothing is impossible. Sleep drug induced like a psychiatric hospital. Silence futurist, advanced cyber optical. Gold horizontal on the race remain dominant. Disfigured with the scars of 1,000 dead warriors. Get lost within a labyrinth, you never should have followed him. Worry lines wander from a grotesque assumption. Grown weak behind the iron mask, shackled in a dungeon. Cannibal distress, the dead spread upon the crumpet. Worm flesh crunch between the teeth when I'm munching. We are monsters in a tin of worms. It's a militant abyss, no beginner's terms.
I'm your host,
Taise. When your skills are firmed, the jury's out for recess, the kill's adjourned. We are monsters in a tin of worms. It's a militant abyss, no beginner's terms. We will recognize your worth when your skills are firmed. The jury's out for recess, the kill's adjourned.
I told Chester P that I'ma need a Chester P, or I'ma go with Chesapeake, Ripper on his sweaty knees. I ignore my lectures like them phone calls from Leicester. See, the game is in intestacy, and I think it was meant for me. The last elect turned usurper to worm flesh, epidural precise. I puncture pierce the epidermis. If a needle make you nervous, how you gon' deal with Excalibur? Steiner screwdriver cause a spinal contusion before I swang at ya. I'll massacre every day on the calendar, no backing up. Crush every living rapper to ash and dust. From the ashes, just a rapper with a legend's guidance. Heavy-handed when I swing the racket, Boris Becker violent. 7 psychopaths in my messy mind, and I tend to find it. Every one of them is the devil, he come in several guises. Cannibalistic, I'm Hannibal, eat the witness. Spit that pesticide, apocalyptic waste is all I left behind me.
We are monsters in a tin of worms. It's a militant abyss, no beginner's terms. We will recognize your worth when your skills are firmed. The jury's out for recess, the kill's adjourned. We are monsters in a tin of worms. It's a militant abyss, no beginner's terms. We will recognize your worth when your skills are firmed. The jury's out for recess, the kill's adjourned. We are monsters in a tin of worms. It's a militant abyss, no beginner's terms. We will recognize your worth when your skills are firmed. The jury's out for recess, the kill's adjourned. We are monsters in a tin of worms. It's a militant abyss, no beginner's terms.
This one is the last select, featuring Chester P.
Was adjourned.
You there? I'm a messenger from far. I've travelled 4 days. I've walked miles. I need a place to stay and a food to eat and some water to drink. But first, take down this message and please guard it with your life. As I stroll through the sector called the Valley of Death, the Lord's my protector, cup overflow, don't need any extra. See it on the throne with the crown and the scepter. As I stroll through the sector, the valley of death, the Lord's my protector. Cup overflowing, I need any extra. Seated on the throne with the crown and the scepter. Don't shoot the messenger, I came with the message. And every day I wake, the Almighty bless it. Pay my dues, never begged any credit. Enough of them will make it past the director's edit. Bossy, yet holy as a cleric. See me in the photo, so photogenic. Get me on the phone to the Senate. And if it ain't the president, then don't bother send it. Dreadlocks can't live in their own with the tenants. Go mad on the skull with the tenants. Not me, can feel the glow in my presence. Even when I'm on the dusty road with the peasants. Green eye, so I know that they're jealous. 30 pieces silver and gold, Jesus. I could've never fold under pressure. And if I do, Lord, lay my soul on the stretcher. As I stroll through the sector, the valley of death, the Lord's my protector. Cup overflow, don't need any extra. Seated on the throne with the crown and the scepter. As I stroll through the sector, the valley of death, the Lord's my protector. Cup overflow when I need any extra. Seated on the throne with the crown and the scepter. Don't kill the messenger. Listen to my message, let it register. When you're done, put me through
the
to
bar
the
for bar
United
show.
Nations, UK, Europe and America.
You're early gonna hear that real UK hip hop.
Soldiers surrounded
on the bar for bar show.
But the father gave me
THC radio.
Anything test
all day.
Take a swing.
Let's go.
No way to win, but eye for an eye if they try to take their limbs. Celestia I son versus Damien. Jah made me wise and guide I from the day begin. Fling a fire upon the pagan and led it straight to sin. That's why they don't want I and I to say a thing. I talk straight to take it in, and when they come to capture, fly away with my angel wings. As I stroll through the sector, the valley of death, the Lord's my protector. Cup overflow, don't need any extra. Seated on the throne with the crown and the scepter. As I stroll through the sector, the valley of death, the Lord's my protector. Cup overflow when I need any extra. Seated on the throne with the crown and the scepter. As I stroll through the sector, as I stroll through the sector, as I stroll through the sector, the Lord's my protector. As I stroll through the sector.
Decimal points, accurate to a fraction, verse perfect, weapon of choice, professor of voice, lecturer and technician and specialist, catching some air over the precipice. Yeah, catching some air over the precipice. Catching some air. Metaphor for me is a river flowing over rocks. And while you stood upon the banks, there's 0% chance of swimming, cause you refuse just to get across. I'm understanding how the canopy is thick, and it's a difficult task to see the forest for the trees. But I'm honest to a fault when I tell you where the fault's lying. Soul food on wholesale, I am bulk buying. Taking everything that isn't nailed down. I'm holding a gift and damn right I can't squander that. And neither you or anybody else could tell me how to undertake the journey when it's only I that's on the path. Artistic, autistic, killing off diseases. I refuse to be a symptom or a diagnosis. Face the fire till you feel the furnace, till you're overcoming obstacles with willpower still determined. Day one of this tolerance training, building strength to surpass an immovable object. The regime I keep balanced, I'm doubling reps up. Closed mind, I'm embracing the pain of the process. Never sprinting for marathon races. I realize the magnitude of the issues I'm faced with. Seeing David and Goliath in mirrors and phases. Microphone booths turn into liminal spaces. Stuck in the dark without the night vision, walking barefoot on the glass, I'm dying hard. Still I hold the matrix in my heart inside the chess piece. Rather be a rook than a pawn if I'm a chess piece. Rather keep knowledge intact to know the difference between the battles and the wars. See the apple never falls too far from the tracks that's in the distance, and getting further from the truth until they blur. Tense change from how it is to how it was. That's how it works when you quit fiending exposure and all the perks. Likes and the shares equating to the finesse. Like tense change from how it is to how it was. That's how it works when you quit fiending exposure and all the perks. Likes and the shares equating to the finesse. I'm trying to find them up.
This one, Capo, Slum Village.
Feeding. My words sparking off the random and the off key.
It's the bar for bar show.
Lately created, organic from the seed, from the first word. While you're concerned, replicating what you just heard. It's more focused on immersion evocation. In the 4 patterns, unique until I'm levitating. Mixing bad blood and historic failure with good spirits, pure-hearted future intentions. Cooking up that retrospective, garnished with the prophesizing. I've been setting up the store like I'm Tupac Shakur with the work ethic, trying to articulate a form that's more of a feeling. The all 4 so stay flawed and nobody's perfect. Presented in such a way that nobody's served yet. Tense change.
Let him have it! Yo, it's the black hood you're wearing, always preparing. Treat your carcass like brioche, herring and dairy. On tracks I excite, like bust around for the night. These men's might, the pale devils on stalactites. In MK the flags might miss fun size, don't bite. DP on your underneath, that ain't right. Walk with the bowlers, President Andy Holers. Freestyle, free man with the plan, they can hold us. On a big man thing, championship ring. We've been waiting nationality, that's the song they sing. Quarantine, isolation, is what we facing. Got their eyes wide shut, stargazing. 60 minutes live, 6 seconds bound to get hype. Sacrifice, betrayed twice, the passion of Christ. Like critics that didn't know me, be like, ooh, he nice. One son sees polarized and split the truth from lies. Look into, too lyrical to your temple. A personist that treat you fake the funk in a rental. Al dente, cal say, I'm muy caliente. What she seen in this dunya, from the evil that men say. Talking about tomfoolery and fancy cars and fancy bras. Sucker, you's a fancy fraud. You and your
Big up Slippy Skills on this.
I'm Ray Kwan, you filet mignon, carved up.
You got a real ring banger here. What banger? And man, I gotta tell you, bro, that song is a banger. Slippy?
Yo, I get a warm reception when I step into the building. Ain't achieve my dreams, but I'm living for the real thing. Bring down the bricky chippy, then you seen what we're building. And you know I get lippy, there's something that's to be skilled in. Have you seen stars like the back of mines from Mars? When shot for the mark, Lamar's when I side for the map with bars. Chat shit about me, you're reminded to wipe your ass. We get your memoirs, you ain't got a life, it's life is ours. Bad design of getting wiser to define the things in life. Gotta get it while you can, cause nobody here lives twice. Carving tracks to the shop, but it's in dancing all night. I'm pulling out the carving knife to keep my conscience concise, to serve it right. I don't do music for the views and likes. I represent for all my crews, rocking up to open mics. Living this life high, got you jumping out your nights. The shit that all the rowdy types wanna hear out on the night. Architect of artistic articulation, linguistically getting it through illicit alliteration. Hold it back, respiration, self-induced asphyxiation. Keep pushing, accelerating and painting imagination. Stuff for you to vibe to when you're running all night. And you can jam with the gang even if we don't like you. Freaks to get your bossing once they break down inside you. Like when it rains in the playground and the kids get high for. I get about like Philly as fuck. Inhaling the big smoke under the London smoke. Till my lungs clog from the streets like a homeless dog. Still waiting out. Yo, fuck your lifestyle. You're a salad with no dressing. Could have been to bed twice by the time that I get in. Lost my key to the door, then you know who what they're getting for the third time today. I think I watched the sun setting. Up for my flowers, wake up with my shoes on. Sippy whipping something creamy, crushing up my croutons. Had the whole bag of friends, where the fuck are you gone? The clicks thick, you know the crew's strong. We make the bangers so you don't have to. People know the head when they understand you. I do it for my people to one that I scan too. In it for anything else, you haven't got a damn clue. Baggy spots in the club, they smile and thank you. Stage to the crowd, head bow, they keep them my view. Pick up all my brothers, bring the whole gang through. One life, fan war, and the Slam Jam crew.
You got skills.
I like this music class because I can jump and I can sing and I can dance.
Parkinson was on the beats, now it's back to the bar. See the P still known as the par. I'm the pro, so known for the art. It's legit, cause I'm known for the graft. I'm the shit while you're known for the farts. I split atoms when I spit at 'em. I'm the proof in the pud, what I've got you are all lacking. It's pure passion cause you can't match it. Yeah, stay spazzing with the flow that you can't fathom. P's back with a punch, but I might add a pinch for the first of the month. I've seen many flinch after claiming it tough, but if it ain't rough, it ain't rugged enough. Yeah, I still lay in the cup, I'm still me, still blazing my bud while you're playing a mug. I'm too real to be making it up, I'm too ill to be giving a fuck, and I ain't giving it up. But I've been here from the start, before your dad shot you into your mum. I was banging these drums, yeah, I was here before you barely begun.
Yo,
the plug, then I'm
bar for bar show. This is the last one for me, so I'll see you soon. Bar for bar show. Big up everyone locked in. See you in 2 weeks time. Big up, blah, blah, blah.